Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. I am the Arcane Heathen, and as you can see, we're set up here to play a little 2d6 dungeon. We're going to pick up where we left off, taking Roseline Godwin into the dungeon. Um, if you guys recall from the last time, Rosalind kind of had a rough start in her dungeon. First room, she walked into a battle with a jailer and a laborer. And due to a little bit of misplaying on my part and some unlucky dice rolls, yeah, we almost handed her loss, and yeah, right there in that first room. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use our healing potion, which is gonna give us up to 10 life back. So we are gonna go back up to max life. Um, and we are going to give this another shot. So here in the room, we were in, uh, we collected our loot. I'm going to assume we collected our loot already. I don't quite remember, but that would be my fault for not remembering. Yeah. So we'll go to our map here, and I think we're gonna head through this unlocked wooden door here. So we're gonna get our 2d6s here. We're gonna say primary, secondary. Okay, so this room is a 5 by 5. Let's see if I can make this work. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a 4 by 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 4 by 6, and then we'll find out what we have. We have 3 exits, but we can't have 3 exits because I border the barrier here, and we can't have an exit on the same wall that we have another exit already. So we will just have one exit. This is going to be room 2. And let's go ahead and figure out what this room is. So we're going to move this over to the side here and go to our level 1 rooms sheet. And we'll roll our dice. So what we have here is a 4-5. And a 4-5 is going to be a storage area. So in this storage area, let's go ahead and write this down in our room. We got the storage area. And the storage area has archways coming out of it. And it is not a unique room. And in here we find empty boxes and tea chests fill this space. There are also sacks and bags. Roll a d6. On 1 to 4, a random patrol comes by. Roll on level 1 patrol, -1. If you survive, roll on BT1. So let's roll our d6. On a 1 to 4, a patrol comes. So a patrol does not come. So we get to roll on BT1. And that is going to be in this section here. So BT1, we have bag table 1, -1, so we're going to roll a d6. 6 minus 1 is a 5. Oh, no. My bad, folks. I need to roll both d6s. So 4, 5 minus 1 is a 4. The bag stinks when you open it, and you find a dead rabbit and a turnip at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the dead rabbit and the turnip, because I don't think my character wants to have either of those on them. And we are going to go ahead and resolve this room. So from here, I think Rosalind is gonna trek up into this area. So we're gonna go ahead and roll. So we got a 6, 2. So that is 6 on our x-axis. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to do a little creative liberty here because this is running into our other one. So I think perhaps for this room, we're just gonna say that there is. Yeah, a little something like that. Kind of leading into 2 rooms. And then we got 2 tall. Let's find out what we have for exits. There are no exits on this room. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So we got 3, and let's figure out what this room is. So we'll go back to our tables here. That's level 2, level 1 large rooms, level 1, and we have a 5, 6. A 5, 6 is going to be a dump. All right. And the dump is not a unique room and has archways coming off of it. This space has been used to dump rubbish and stone, piles of which fill 2 corners. You can rummage through the rubbish, roll on RUPT1, and then roll on IAUTI1. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we happen to find as we rummage through the trash. So we got RUPT1, rubbish pile 1. We got a 9. On closer inspection, you find the burnt remains of an animal, and there are fragments of bone. Okay, so I know we can take that bone and use it to gain favor with some of the gods. But I'm just going to leave the bone for now. And then we have to roll on IAUT1. And this is going to give us our interruption. Or what? So IAUT1, we have a 6, 4. Tucked to one side is a body. It has been looked It has been looted apart from a slip of paper with a header that reads contract, and below, collect me 5 rat tails. 5 rat tails quest. If you collect 5 rat tails, you can return this to the exterminator back at town to collect 5 gold coins. Okay. So what we are going to do is go to our character here and in our side quests. We're going to write down 5 rat tails for 5 gold coins. All right. Now, where does Miss Isabel head? I think we come back down to our entry and maybe see what's going on up here. So we are going to roll. We have a 4 by 3 room. So we'll go 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. And let's go ahead and roll for exits. That says we have 3 exits. I'm going to make it 2 because we can't put 1 in here. So we'll put 1 there, there, and there. All right, so now what is our room? Let's go ahead and roll our dice. We have a 3, 2. So let's go to our book here. And a 3, 2 is going to be a weapon dump. Some crates and barrels hold a range of broken and busted weapons. You begin to search the space. First roll on IAUT 1 and then on MIT 2. And this has wooden doors and it is a unique room. So we have a weapon dome. And this is unique, so we can't roll it again. And we have wooden doors. All right. Let's roll to see if these are. All right, so they are unlocked. That's good to know. All right, so let's roll on IAUT 1 and see if we can't get ourselves into a fight or something. 1, 3. Tucked into a crack in the wall is a small piece of paper that reads, "The guard amiss stole it. Quest for a miss." If you fight a guard, roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, it's not him. On a 4 to 6, it is a miss. So you take extra care when searching his body if you win the fight. Okay, so we will be looking for a guard. This is another side quest called Quest for a Miss. We got a guard. And we are looking for 426. All right. Now that we have done that, I believed we could roll on the MIT2 table, which is miscellaneous, I believe, metagraphs. So let me pull that up. And MIT1, MIT2, MIT2, 1d6. We got a pommel of a dagger. I think she will go ahead and stash that into her pack. Um, write that down here. The pommel of a dagger. Don't know what that could be used for. Well, I know what it could be used for. It's a pommel of dagger. Be used for a dagger. Uh, yes, yes. Um. Well, what do you think, folks? Let's go one more room. Let's see if we can't find us a battle here and redeem young Isabel. So we're gonna have another 6x2 room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we have for exits. That will be no exits in this 6x2 room again. Alrighty then. And this will be room 5. And room 5 is going to be a 3x4. And a 3-4. Alright, so what we have here is a prayer room. And this is a unique room. And I roll a d6. Come on, 1 to 4. Yes, 1 to 4. So L1R, I believe, is level 1 religious enemy. It is. We got a 3, which is a cultist. Alright. So in this prayer room, we will be battling a cultist. Alright. So let's go ahead and find our cultist back here. Kind of wish it would have been a guard. But we have our cultist here. He has 5 hit points. Alright. And so our cultist is going to Do a rope swoop on his prime or on secondary fours, and he will do a punch on a 5-4. All right, let's go ahead and start our turn counter at 1, and we will get no additional shift. So we got our turn counter and our shift. And let's roll. So we got a 3-2. And I have 2 shift. So we can shift that to a 2 and that to a 3 for 1d6 plus 1 damage. So 6 plus 1 is 7 damage. The cultist has 5 hit points. So, in one fair swoop, Isabel slays the cultist. That will also give her 6 experience points. Taking her to 21. And we get to roll on RPT1, which is a religious pouch table. RPT SLT RPT3, RPT4. All right, religious pouch table. 2d6. That's a 6. Some human teeth. Yeah. Pouch with some human teeth. I think I'm going to leave those human teeth. Because, yeah, why wouldn't I? And let's see. There was a stipulation if I won, I got to roll on another chart. And that was for the prayer room. I get to roll on, if I survive, roll on RATT1. So RATT1. Not religious artifacts, table 1. We'll roll our 2d6. Oh, for snake eyes, 2. All you find is dust and splinters in the soft wood. Bum, bum, bum. So, yeah, Rosalind is not starting out great, isn't finding anything good in this dungeon, is battling, and yeah, who knows what is going to happen next to poor Rosalind. But yeah, so far she's alive. We're doing good. We have our full health. And yeah, we've made it through a couple more rooms. Um, yeah, thanks for joining me. If you'd like to see some more, please subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend. Um, Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming by. And you guys have a wonderful night. I hope everybody's doing well.